friend? How can this become true in your life? How can you experience this? Because what does it help you if you know that's the only plan that heaven has? You have to appropriate it in your life. Only by appropriating faith will it become your experience. You have to come to a place in your life where you refuse to live a life of unbelief, where you make a decision and a choice that if God said it, I'm going to grab hold of it and I will not let go of it because He wrote it in the book. This is the appropriating faith that needs to rise up again in the heart of the children of God. I am so, I close my heart to unbelief. I do. I'm confronted with unbelief constantly. I travel all the time. Every week I sit on airplanes. Every week I'm in some other place. I'm confronted with unbelief from the life of people. And just naturally, I'm confronted with normal, natural things. If I would live my life in the natural, I could not do what I'm doing. This year is almost over. By the end of the year, I have sat in almost 300 airplanes. I've just been in Africa just 10 days ago. Back to Brazil, all over Brazil. Back to Europe. Tomorrow I'm flying to America. I get at 8 o'clock in the morning. And at 10 o'clock I'm already teaching their Bible school for 4 hours. And then every day and then back off to another place. And people say to me, how do you do this? What's your secret? I tell you what my secret is. My secret is appropriating faith that gets hold of the energy of the living God which is inside of me, that refuses to live life in my strength but lives life in the victory of heaven. That's my only secret. I have no other secret. Because naturally, I would have to be worn out, exhausted, sick and tired, and my body being open to so many things around me. But I have learned that my strength does not come from me. My strength is from Christ who lives in me. I've learned that my victory is the victory that Christ has paid for on the cross. When Jesus said it is finished, He paid for my complete and perfect victory. The only thing He wants me to do is to appropriate this. Does Jesus want to heal? Of course He wants to heal. There is no doubt in my mind. I don't have time to teach about healing and faith and everything else, so I had to choose. But as far as, for me, it's, one of the really sad things I said to my friend last night, one of the sad Bible verses is this. When the Bible says that in Nazareth, Jesus could not do many miracles because of their unbelief. Can you imagine? The Son of God who resurrected Lazarus, who resurrected Jairus' daughter, who took the little bread and fish and multiplied it and fed thousands of people, who walked on the water, who moved in the supernatural every single day. He comes to a place and He says, sorry, there's nothing I can do here. Because people don't have appropriate faith. People live a life of unbelief. People cannot get a hold of what I can do for them and give them. So you have to understand this absolute victory in every single situation of your life, which is absolute because it's duplication by emphasis. Remember, big yellow letters, big ones, capital, bright red letters, 3 times underlined, always, always victory. That's the only plan heaven has. So of course the angels are confused. When the angels see the Christians walk through crisis and just look at the natural and just focus on the problem and just speak the problem and just confess the problem and just complain about the problem, and the only thing they say, well, but... You know how many people told me, yes, Reinhart, but you have to understand, you've got to be sensible, As if unbelief is sensible. It's like, unbelief is not sensible. A life of faith is sensible.
Yeah.
No, Reinhart, come on, slow down. You've got to be sensible. You're getting older. No, I'm not getting older, I'm getting younger. I refuse to get older. You know why? Let me tell you a little secret. Because we are renewed day by day through the Spirit of the living God. And if we can be renewed by the Spirit of the living God day by day, it doesn't mean you get old, it means you get younger. I have more energy today at 55 than I had when I was 25. You know why? Simply because I've learned to tap into the energy of heaven. There is a whole victory that's already established in heaven. It belongs to you. It is yours. You have to grab it. Now let me tell you a little key here that makes the whole life of victory so easy. It's not a complicated life. People think, oh, it's so difficult. Let me tell you, People have told me this. Oh, Reinhart, the life of faith is so difficult. I say, really? Well, you live a life of unbelief and it looks pretty difficult. I live a life of faith and my life is fun. So I don't understand how a life of faith can be difficult. I'm telling you, the only times my life has been difficult when I slipped from a life of faith to a life of unbelief. That's when it gets difficult, you know. That's when it gets, oh, life is hard. It's because we focus on the natural and live a life of unbelief. If you live a life of faith, it's not difficult. You sleep good, you wake up happy, life is great, everything is wonderful. But if you live a life of unbelief, yes, it gets difficult. Oh, the burden, you know, the burden. Which burden? She said, come unto me, all those who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon me and my burden, because my yoke is easy and the burden is light. So I don't know when people talk about burden. I carry the burden of the Lord, which is light. It's not heavy, you know. Oh, but the burden of the ministry. I've been preaching the gospel since